Hey there, it's Shauna. Today I'm going to show you how I make traditional Chinese chicken and string beans. We start off with about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I personally like to use avocado oil. And then we just stir fry the chicken until it gets nice and golden brown. I used dark meat, boneless chicken thighs, and I cut everything up evenly so that it took me about 5 minutes to get everything browned. And now I'm just setting aside the chicken for later, and we're going to move on to cooking the string beans. In the same pan that you cook the chicken, also on medium-high heat, I put in about a pound of string beans. You can use fresh. I happen to have some really nice organic frozen green beans that I got from Costco, and since we had it on hand, I used that. If you're using fresh green beans, it would take you just about 8 to 10 minutes to stir fry the green beans. For me, since I was using frozen and I de-thawed the frozen green beans in the pan, it took me maybe 15 to 20 minutes. But once everything has de-thawed in the pan and the green beans are starting to cook, I added about a tablespoon, maybe 2 teaspoons of garlic, and I also added in about 1/4 of a cup of rice wine. I'll put a link to all the products that I used, if I could find them, in the description box below. And now I'm adding in 1/2 cup of a mixture containing 1 part soy sauce and 1 part chicken bone broth. And now I'm going to add back in my chicken. Was that grammatically correct? I don't know. I really don't care. In a recent recipe video, I showed you how to make Spanish paella, which is a recipe that my dad acquired when we used to live in Spain, where I was born. And this recipe was also taught by my dad, which was passed down by his mother when he grew up in Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is where both of my parents are originally from. What's really nice about this particular dish is that it's so versatile. Sometimes I like to add caramelized onions to it. Other times I also stir fry some sliced bell peppers into it. Also add crushed red pepper to add a little bit of spiciness to it. But right now I'm just making the very basic version. And yes, I'm taking my sweet time to make a nice little presentation for this dish. I think it's so important to take little moments to really savor the process and really make things beautiful for yourself so that dinner is more of an experience rather than just eating to survive. A feast for the eyes, if you will. I can do this now with just one baby who is asleep right now. But ask me again when I have more. But I'm sure even with more kids and less time, when I'm spread a little bit more thinly, I will still try to find moments where I can savor the process and make things beautiful, because it's about blessing my family. And as Elizabeth Elliot has said in one of my favorite quotes by her, is to have reverence for your role as a mother and a wife unto the Lord. And just as a little bonus, I'll put up one of my favorite motherhood quotes by Charles Spurgeon. I have a lot of favorite quotes by him about motherhood and being a wife, actually. Maybe I should make a blog post about that.